Okay, folks, we're gonna. And ladies and gentlemen, sorry for that interruption there. Let's see if we can. And as we continue this match here, folks. And ladies and gentlemen, Sour Fang puts it down to. And look at this, folks, as Pleasure Beef takes on Sour Fang Yeti. Oh, Sour Fang Bloodyard, as they call it. Oh, it doesn't matter. Bloodyard Yeti, it's his name. Now he puts it down. Now Sour Fang puts the big boots down. Oh, gets him with that big curb stomp, reminiscent of Seth Rollins. Now picking him up and now raking the eyes, and now some down, pounding Pure Beef or Pleasure Beef down hard. Now picking him, now tosses him like a rag doll on a Sunday afternoon, and now drapes him across, gets him up. Oh my gosh, a face plant off that springboard. Holy shit! Just putting the punishment down on Pleasure Beef. Now Pleasure Beef going after Sour Fang, gets him in a front face lock. Picks him up and now shoves him face first into the mat. Now a tag to Hot Beef and now throws him in. Oh my gosh, a big avalanche splash. Sour Fang picking up, he gets checked. Magic Event picks him up for a big slam, reminiscent of myself. I think I taught him that big slam. Now picks him up and now rolling over, picking him up, should make a tag, but puts him down. The Check Magic puts him down, drops a big elbow, Macho Man style. And now putting the knees to the back of Sour Fang, and now stomping on Sour Fang. Drops it. You can see those ribs cave in as he dropped that elbow. Upends him and sends him down. Now kicks him in the back. Sour Fang's looking to make a tag. Should tag in Trayvon. But look, he paces wildly, madly, waiting to dish out more pain. Finally, tags in Trayvon. And now Trayvon is getting a knee to the bread pan. To the bread basket. Now going up. And Trayvon drives in that shoulder, putting Chuck Magic down. Cutting off Chuck Magic from his partner, Pleasure Beef. Chuck fighting his way back. Kicks him in the side of the ribs. Traps him to that old school pile driver. Now going after Trayvon. Now picks him up. And now whips him into the turnbuckle. Tag to Pleasure Beef. These two going at it. Oh my gosh. Working together to destroy Trayvon. Now Sour Fang goes in and saves the pin and gets punched in the face, and now Chuck Magic and takes out Sour Fang, sends him flying over. Now Trayvon gets back, and now puts him sends back Pleasure Beef and whips him into the turnbuckle. Sour Fang making his way back up to the turnbuckle. Tosses Trayvon into the turnbuckle. Irish whips him into his side of the ring. You gonna have a tag? No. Grabs him by his dreadlocks and throws him into the ring and whips him over to the Dong Hollow's corner. Pounding him profusely. Going up. Oh my gosh. He's passed out, and look, he drives those two boots, cutting him open. We have blood, folks, and that's what we like here in the Underground Circus. We got blood. Breaks up the pin, and now Sour Fang chasing Chuck out of the ring. And look at this, showing off for the crowd, posing, flexing. And now look at this, nonchalantly just kicking him in the face. No respect for Beef. And now goes with that flying forearm. Picks him up into a atomic drop. A nice combination here into a tilt-a-whirl, into a spinning slam. Putting the boots to him. Pleasure Beef needs to make a tag. Oh, and drop that guillotine leg drop. Oh my gosh, he's putting on a clinic, but going old school with that fireman's carry to break up the momentum of Trayvon Gorgeous. Throws Trayvon Gorgeous over the top rope. Now when Hopper waits there, trying to shake off the fog, clear out those clouds in his head. And this is a regular match. Finally, clearing cloud in his head. Now picks Trayvon up and now slams Trayvon straight into that ring apron. Now a big clubbing punch. Busts him open. A little payback. And trying for this big Mongolian chop, but Trayvon tosses the belt. Takes the action back in the ring. At the 7 count, both men are bloodied. And we know the gods of the Underground Bloodyard are happy. Now puts him down. And now gets him up. Oh, he's going for it. Tell him to get up. And Trayvon, he's stumbling. He's mumbling. And he gets a double axe handle on top of the noggin. This could be it for Rise of Dong Holla. And ladies and gentlemen, yes, Hot Beef Injection making a name for themselves at this pay-per-view. Yes, this is the first time these... Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen, making their tag team debut here in the Underground, in the Hell's Gate pay-per-view. We have a new tag team here. That might make it. That might set the Federation on fire, and that is the Hot Beef Injection. You've just been injected by Hot Beef. Nice debut for these two young men, folks. And for Dong Holla, it's back to the gym. And ladies and gentlemen, it's been one hell of a pay-per-view so far. And here we got more tag team action, and this could end the rivalry here between these two tag teams. We got Whisper Fire and Shulky, better known as Raging Beauty, taking on Mini Corporation version 6.9, and that is made up of Babushka and Tyranna Blaster. And ladies and gentlemen, we've had one hell of a pay-per-view. We just crowned a new Evil Circus Women's Champion. That would be the one, the only. Bubs took the Evil Circus Women's title. Yes, and so we may have a unification. Might be interesting to have a unification belt between the Hell's Gate champion and Bubs. But we will work on that later on. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank everyone for coming to my streams when you can or watching the replays. It's much appreciated. So if you like what you see, hit the like button. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. And let's get this on the road, folks. And here we go, folks. And ladies and gentlemen, and look at this. I still think someone needs to fix Shulky's neck. But ladies and gentlemen, this rivalry between Minicorp and Raging Beauty has gone on for weeks, folks, and it will end here today. Or they say it ends here at Hell's Gate. How's it going, Lucas? Okay, no, you're not late. Welcome back. Oh, yes. Yes, yeah, it's done. No, my battery ran out on my controller. Forgot to recharge it. So I plugged it back into the console. As you know, technical difficulties. A little bit of technical difficulties, as always. It's to be expected. Oh, I'm doing quite fine, Raven. Now, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you want some knitted shorts, especially you guys, Raven's been selling hand crocheted Speedos and swimwear. And ladies and gentlemen, coming to the ring, Mini Corporation 6.9.
The Eliminator.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the stream. This is like the third stream. Hopefully, the gods of streaming will be nice to me and not interrupt this pay-per-view. Yes. Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen. This is Tyranna Blaster. Yes. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, these are some. As the story goes behind that, Tyranna Blaster is a cyborg built by Mini Corporation, folks. And here we go, a big bitch slap by Babushka. Now Babushka puts down the guillotine leg drop on Shulky. And ladies and gentlemen, slapping her up, and now Shulky coming after that spinning fist. Yes, yes. And that Shulky with that. Yes, you got it. And now look at this, folks. Picking her up there now, slapping her, and now picking her up. And now throwing her into the ring is Shulky. Babushka in trouble. Babushka with that boot. Missing with that big clubber. Now tagging in. Babushka fighting back. And now tagging in Tyranna Blaster. Tyranna Blaster standing nearly 7 feet tall with that big elbow. Hey, how's it going, Cougs? Thanks for coming to the stream. And now we got Whisperfire. She's got, oh, look at the strength of Whisperfire. He's got the big cyborg and drops the big cyborg, Tyranna Blaster, and slaps her flat on back and kicks her in the back of the leg. And now drags Tyranna Blaster to the center of the ring, and now stomping her. Now Tyranna Blaster getting to a vertical base with that big uppercut. Takes her down with precision like speed. Dropped her down. And now look at this. Look at the arrogance. And just the total disrespect. There is no love lost between these two tag teams. They've been fighting each other for weeks in the Underground Circus. And now it culminates here in the Hell's Gate pay-per-view. There's no titles on the line, just respect. And I don't think when this is over, they still won't respect each other. But now slapping them down. Now Whisperfire, taking the big 7-foot cyborg known as Tyranna Blaster, pumping her down on Tyranna Blaster, takes down her now just stomping her, putting those boots, and now taking her up, and now takes her up and gets her up in that modified camel clutch, trying to rip the face off of Whisperfire. No, I haven't seen it yet. I haven't downloaded it yet, Lucas. But I'm probably going to I'll probably download it. And now picking it up, and that big. Now picking up and now dropping her down. Now slapping her down is Tyranna. Is Whisperfire. Whisperfire, probably close to 400 pounds and probably 7 foot herself, taken down. Taking down Babushka with those robotic enhancements. Oh, that's cool. Now going in, and now Babushka picking up, tagging in Tyranna Blaster. Oh, and puts that big metallic boot down the Whisperfire, squashing her like a bug. And again, look at just no respect, just putting the boots to her now. Whisperfire picking up, and looks like she got a little angry there. She jumped up. And now look at this, putting that trapezius claw on Tyranna. Now decapitates her with a clothesline. Another clothesline. Tyranna misses with a clothesline, and Whisperfire comes off the rope with one hell of a clothesline. Now picks her up, going for that big choke slam. Picks her up with one hand and slams her down with authority. All right, have a good one. Now picking him up, and now Tyranna, and now a nice a gut buster. Tyranna gets back up, seems unfazed, but walks into a big boot. Another big boot. Getting kicked by that big boot. It's like getting hit with the trees. Now a big slam. Picks her up, and now sliding her across the ring. And now going for that pin. Shoki looking on now. Babushka runs in and saves her tag partner. Ducks out of the way, and now Whisperfire saying that it's over. A Tyranna Blaster back to a vertical base. Gets thrown over like a wet sock monkey on a Sunday afternoon. Tyranna Blaster going after her now. Picking her up, and now picks her up and throws her across the road, drapes her across the ring, and getting back with that Russian leg sweep. Now putting the boots to her. Oh, look. Again saying it's drawing that thumb across her throat, saying it's over, but Tyranna Blaster. Look at that power of Tyranna Blaster. Just picked up close to 400 pounds. Of Whisperfire now tags in her partner. Very smart move. They're tagging in and out fast, keeping themselves fresh. Now going after, now drops a big leg on Babushka. And now that trapezius claw working on. Now working on Babushka, and it seems like this is totally a one-sided fight right now. Has not tagged in Shoki. Now Whisperfire putting the boots to Babushka. Babushka getting back to her place, taken down. Whisperfire now in trouble. Now tries to pick her up, but now Babushka is on her flat on her back. Oh, picks her up, going for that choke slam. Look at this, one-handed slam. Oh man, she barely could get that up, but now she looks like Whisperfire is wearing down. Now bitch slap by Babushka now, thrown into the rope. Whisperfire needs to make a tag. Has it lined up, and look at that, drives that boot in. Another big drives again. Another big boot. Just taken out Babushka. Another big boot. Babushka's in trouble. Whisperfire refuses to make the tag. She should make the tag. 1, 2. And no, she didn't. Raging Beauty are the winners. And Whisperfire single-handedly taking out Meanie Corporation 6.9 by herself. Didn't even use Shoki much. Well, you see that big stomp there, that devastating boot by Babushka. But look at this, the height on that choke slam is reminiscent of Big Show. Look at this. You just see the power of Whisperfire putting down the match. And ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Raging Beauty.
The Queen and the Enforcer.
Oh, look at this. I don't know. There's been tension between these two all season long here in the Underground Circus. But it looks like they want to hug it out. Oh, I don't know. Look at this. I think there's a little tension between these two ladies. We may have another match right here, folks. We may have to call the ref back. They might. Looks like they may might be coming to blows here. What's going on here? But look, looks like Whisperfire's trying to calm her down. Oh, look at this. Don't know what's going on here. Oh, a push to the face right here. I don't think so either, Raven. Let's go on to our next match. Something developing there between these two. We may see the dissolving of their tag team. And ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We got Tiger O'Connor versus Big Willie Jenkins, folks. And Tiger O'Connor looking to get his looking his way to get back up the rankings, and what a way to do that is if he could take this Golden Dragon World Championship away from Big Willie Jenkins. Big Willie Jenkins had a death grip on this title. He's defended a couple times. He's defended it numerous times in the past weeks, and now it culminates here in the Hell's Gate at the Hell's Gate pay-per-view. Yep, oh, I know. Might have a cage match, Raven. And I'm giving my voice a break a little bit, folks. So if I have a quiet spot, it's just to rest my voice. Anyways, folks.
The following contest
and
is
here we go.
For one fall. And it's for the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship.
And ladies and gentlemen, coming from Japan. He came here last year and still professing that the American style of wrestling is substandard to the Japanese strong style. That American wrestling has become a watered down trash, as he calls it. It's fluff. It doesn't carry the weight or the respect that wrestling is in Japan. I know Fumio Yamashita holds the same opinion as Tiger O'Connor. And but here he is, said he's gonna take that Golden Dragon champion back to Japan and make it a respectable title that it deserves when he holds it. And ladies and gentlemen, probably the reason why and of course, here comes Big Willie Jenkins, folks. Yes, Big Willie Jenkins. He made a big statement for himself last year when he made his debut in the Underground Circus, folks. He was a little bit more intense, but with success, it's made him, I think, the success of his film of Dogfart Studios and his wrestling career he's lost a little bit of edge that he had when he came in. He's not as hungry as I think. But Tiger O'Connor was telling me this is the reason why Big Willie Jenkins, champions like him, is what makes wrestling a joke. I'm pretty sure Big Willie didn't like that. But look at this. But now, with success, and that he's no longer fighting in alleys for rent money, Big Willie Jenkins now is enjoying the pleasures of success, folks.
Introducing the challenger from Osaka, Japan.
And look at this.
Weighing in at 279
as you can see,
pounds,
that look of disdain. Oh, that intense look. And the disdain for the crowds and disdain anything that is American. Looking to grab that title from Big Willie Jenkins. And holding that title.
Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at
very proudly.
97 pounds. He is the undisputed
Yes, he is.
Prime time, Willie Jenkins.
And still got that smile. But, ladies and gentlemen, just because he's in a more positive place and a more positive attitude does not mean he's still as lethal as before, folks. And Tiger Kano should take note of that. And here we go, holding up that Golden Dragon title, folks. Tiger Kano. He's preparing himself. Willie preparing himself in the corner. We got this match underway, folks. With Big Willie coming out flying. Taking down Tiger Kano. Tiger Kano whips out whipping out the big slap, but runs into a big fist by Willie. Willie with that flying shoulder tackle. And one thing, don't let Willie's massive size fool you. He has the speed and agility of a cruiserweight sometimes. Now going on and now slapping him over. Big Willie rolling Tiger Kano over. And look at this, picks him up and look at this. Picks him up and tosses him. Like a bale of hay, like nothing, folks. Now picks him up by his ears, up into him, sends Willie on the flat of his ass. And look, a backdrop by Willie himself. These two just reversing each other, backdrop for backdrop. And now Willie smartly gets out of the way of that big boot of Tiger Kano. Tiger Kano is an intense striker, strong. A student of that Japanese strong style, but Willie is more of that long haul and brawl style. Look at this. A big powerhouse, you might say, for Willie. And again, as these two just drop each other on their asses, trying to figure out a strategy how to take each other out. Oh, with that standing moonsault into a pin. The ref was a bit distracted. Excuse me. Big knee strike. Picking him up. And now driving the knee into the face again. Driving it again. Trying to work on the head of Willie. Now stomping him. Now here's where the strategy comes in play. As you saw, he's punching the head now. Still working that head. He's twisting it with that front face lock. Willie breaks out of it. Trying to slow the big man down. Big Willie with that big face buster. Now coming back with a bitch shot, but Willie catches it, using that big gourd, that big pumpkin to headbutt Tiger Kano. Picks up Tiger Kano and tosses him like a rag doll. It seems that you can see that shoulder is hurting Willie a little bit. He's favoring it. But look at this, going to work here, just blatantly choking out Tiger Kano. Ref tells him break the hold. And now rolls out of the way of the big boot. Tiger Kano locks him up in a front face lock, twists him around. And look at this, grabs him by his weave. Holy shit, the little dirty tackles, and drives the knee to his face. That big silk now chopping down the big man. Those strong style knees taking out Willie. Willie's in trouble. He's slowly bringing himself up to the rope. And now a big fist to Willie. Now Willie's in trouble, folks. Our Golden Dragon champion is in trouble. Going up as the count now. Tiger Kano lands. Oh, he was going for that big knee strike, and Willie catches him. And look at this, a celebration by Willie. And now we're at 2. And now a jawbreaker as these two take it outside. Runs it back in and breaks up the count. Now waiting for Willie, and Willie catches him. Tiger Kano is out on his feet, and Willie taking advantage of it. Picks him up. Here we go. Picks him up and drops him down straight on his head. Now rolling him over and now going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Lady is over. Big Willie Jenkins in record fashion just defended his title. Proves why he is the undisputed Golden Dragon champion of the Underground Circus, folks. He made quick work of Tiger Kano. And like I said, don't let that lackadaisical entrance and that party-like attitude that he has fool you. Big Willie is a devastating and deadly wrestler to face. He's not the Golden Dragon champion for nothing, folks. And now here he is.
Here is your winner, and still undisputed World Heavyweight Champion.
And look at this, folks.
Willie Jenkins.
And congratulations to Big Willie, making Tiger O'Connell look silly. Looks like it's time to go party, folks. He's done. He did his work, and now it's time to party. Break out the champagne. Break out the women, or break in the women. It's time to party. As we continue our pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen, we got another pay-per-view fighting. We got Kermit Leroy and Chance Cosby. I thought these two fought last night, but they decided they wanted to fight again here at the pay-per-view. And Chance Cosby holding that. Chance Cosby a champion himself, and so is Kermit Leroy. So we got a battle of champions, folks. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go get it. I'm going to go take care of a little business here as the show loads. Okay, folks, I'm back, and let's get this match started. And this is a battle between two champions, folks.
The following champion versus champion contest is a ladder match, and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, the ladder match for the World Heavyweight. Yes, we got a surprise ladder match for the world title, folks. Decided to break out a little surprise here in the Hell's Gate pay-per-view, folks. Yes, a title is on the line. The world title is on the line. And ladies and gentlemen, we got one champion here. We got the one, the only.
Introducing the challenger from Riverside, California, weighing in at 314 pounds. He is the world champion.
The Hell's Gate.
Hardcore icon, K.
Holding.
Leroy.
Yes, holding that Hell's Gate World Championship around his title. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a unification belt right here, a unification title in that they were going for. We had two world champions, folks, and they are going to settle it here for that evil Circus Underground World title, folks. Or that evil Circus Universal title, I'm sorry. But ladies and gentlemen, there's a new title coming in the new season. And this is a unification title. And ladies and gentlemen,
the champion from the good old USA.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Chance Cosby. Yes.
He is the world heavyweight champion, Bill the White Lady Destroyer.
Oh yes, we all remember his days back with Anarchy and way back in Slaughterhouse. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the one, the only Chance Cosby. He was fired by Shino Malice and Chance Harper, saying that, Uh, but after he was fired, I hired him as a janitor here in the Underground Circus, and he convinced me that he wanted to wrestle. So I let him in. I let him fight in a few matches, and he worked his way up to the ranks, folks. And he won, and he became a champion, the Tiger Pro Wrestling Champion. And ladies and gentlemen, as we go for the match, it's a ladder match. Now going after the and now, ladies and gentlemen, with that big boot to the mush, and now Chance Crosby taking on the much bigger opponent in Kermit Leroy. Kermit Leroy says this is a ladder death match.
Yes, it is, Eddie. It is Biohazard Lost Damnation Death Match 6.4 Death Ladder Match. It involves C4 on the ladder, and then when you take the briefcase, it explodes. That makes no damn sense. So once you pull down the briefcase, it explodes after you take it down. How do you win? You're going to be destroyed. Oh, that's why it's a death match.
So why would you want to go? Okay, I don't know. Hey, how's it going in Cortez? Yes, we have a little fog and lighting. I like to have little atmospheric effects, make it look a little more like you're in the depths of hell. and the big boot, and now Kermit Leroy taking down Chance Crosby. Now Chance Crosby with that drop toe hold on Kermit Leroy. Now Chance Crosby. Chance Crosby putting the boots down, and look at this. Oh, he's feeling it, folks. He's dancing. He's prancing. He's got the move. He's got the groove. He's got to get a ladder in there and take up that briefcase. Hope it doesn't explode. Hope Raven's ex-husband, Kermit Leroy, didn't monkey rig that briefcase like he said, because we don't want exploding parts of wrestlers across the arena, or maybe we do. And now, look at that, with that cartwheel, moonsault, and look at this, punching him, and now putting his face down to the mat is Kermit Leroy. Kermit Leroy comes up and now shows that ladder in the match. Chance Crosby is down. And now fighting him off. And here we go, putting him down there, and now bumping him in the head. Now Chance Crosby setting up that ladder, putting it in the corner for later. Actually, you need to get that title off the line. Now punches him, and now puts him down. And match, and now Chance Crosby, he's moving, he's grooving. You got to poop, okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, Raven will be back. She's got to go poop at the shops. Have a nice poop, Raven. Yes, he got a sight. I know, yes, Cougar. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. And this is, if you know, this is a character that we made for, this is a character we made for Chance Harper or Gino Malice. We made, because we always joke that when he did his shows, that he just sat in his sweater and in his black socks. So that was the inspiration for Chance Crosby. And we always said it was like a Bill Cosby sweater. So Yella, if you're watching this, you know this character very well. Because you know when Yella does his stream, He dresses exactly like that. Just wearing a sweater, socks, and slippers. And look at, oh my gosh, look at Chance. And going back up. And now Kermit Leroy going for that title, trying to undo it. And now look at this, Chance Crosby down. He needs to get back up, or we may be having a new champion. And Chance Crosby going back up. And ladies and gentlemen, Kermit Leroy wins that new title, and I will have that title revealed on our next show. And congratulations to Kermit Leroy for winning that unification title.
Here is your winner and new.
Oh my God, Kermit Leroy has a face only a mother can love.
The hardcore icon, Leroy.
And look at that face. Only a mother could love that if she was blind. Oh, a lot of these characters are very quite becoming. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The Women's Championship. The Tiger Pro Wrestling Women's Championship, folks. This is Lillian Starr. Lillian Starr is the daughter of Fred Starr, if you guys know the back history for Fred Starr. And of course, she will be taking on the champion, Akari Okano. Lillian Starr has been fighting for this title for months now. She was injured and just cleared to wrestle. And at that time of her injury, she had a shot at the Tiger Pro Wrestling Women's World Title. Well, now that she's medically cleared, she will get her shot tonight for that Tiger Pro Wrestling Women's Title. It's all going to happen here at the Hell's Gate pay-per-view. And ladies and gentlemen, once again, I thank you for coming to the stream and enduring my awful commentary. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. Maybe I am. Who knows? I'm a wild-eyed Yeti. I'm crazy. But I hope you guys are having fun and you're enjoying the show. And here we go, folks. And as the fog from hell envelops the Gorfine Arena here at Hell's Gate pay-per-view. As we still here, folks. And ladies and gentlemen, coming from Michigan, the one, the only Lillian Starr, folks. And Lillian, the daughter of Fred Starr. And of course, she does have a twin, from what Fred was telling me. But of course, the twin's supposed to be more deadly than Lillian, but Lillian is quite the powerhouse herself. If she's got the fighting spirit and the mentality of her father, which makes her dangerous. Glad to see everyone is here, and I see some new faces, some familiar faces. I'm not going to say old faces, because old faces just sounds wrong. Lillian's father is Fred Starr, Cougar. And we all know Fred Starr, right, Cougs? So she's just as crazy as her father, Cougs. I think Red. I can't remember Oh, Mother. I'm sorry. I don't remember. Was it Red? I think someone Red. I'll have to ask Fred about that. It was Red something. It was going back to WU, so it's Red. Red something. Yeah, so oh yeah, no, yeah, no. I forgot. Being an old Yeti, the name just slips me, Cougs. I'll find out for you. You know how with W, it's like so many names are similar. It just slips your mind. And your champion. That's kind of neat when you can combine a little bit of the history of W a little bit with the YouTube wrestling, or the digital wrestling as we call it. I try to keep it a little bit more original, but I do throw in some W references. But we all know each other's, and we all have fun.
Introducing the
challenger. And that's just about. It's not about take this too seriously, because once you take this stuff too seriously, it stops being fun, and it should never be that way.
Introducing the champion from Osaka, Japan. She is the
I think that belt's almost as tall as she is. That's like one of the. It's not like one of the biggest title belts I've seen. That's like one of the biggest title belts I've seen. It looks like it's like, but it's cool. Yeah. But the daughter of, let me get back into character. The daughter of Tiger Okano is Akira Okano, and she's held down to that belt with honor, I guess, or you'd say, but she's undefeated on it. And look at this. The daughter of Fred Star, Lalian, going after it. And now look at this. Trying to go for that cutter, and Lalian breaks her off, but Lalian gets a foot to the match, and now goes for that crucifix takedown. And Lalian in trouble here. Maybe she's not quite ready to fight, but no, she said she is, and she's going to put up a fight. She is a star. Now going up here, now picking her up, and now whips the champion into the turnbuckle. And now, oh my gosh, if that doesn't remind you of Fred Starr, I don't know what does. You can tell that Fred Starr blood flows within her. Picking her up here now, throws her off of that big clubbing forearm. Oh, going for that discus punch, but she counters with a fireman's carry takedown. Whips her into the corner, and now ducks out of the way, and now a high knee lift, sending Lalian on her ass. And now, drives that knee down. Look at the tenacity and the fury of the Tiger Pro Women's Champion. And now going up here now, arm drag, trying to change the momentum, but walks into an elbow. It seems like. And look at this, just putting the knees to the back, working the body of Lalian. Lalian comes back to jawbreaker, ducks out of the way with that drop kick to the kneecap. Now putting on a clinic right here is our champion, showing why she is an undefeated champion. Picks her up and now wraps her up, and look at this, bam, working on both knees, and now it's stomping her. It's working. Targeting those limbs, now targeting the head and legs of Lalian, and now cranking the neck, still working that head region, now working the neck and the arm region, now going for a pin. One, and only a one count. Lalian is maybe sent back to the hospital. And look at this, the blatant arrogance and lack of respect for Lalian. With those kicks to the face, Lalian trying to mount a comeback. Can she do it? Picks her up, and now a gut buster. And Lalian just saying, is that all you got? If that's all you got, because I got more. I'm just getting started. And look at this. That fiery redhead going at it. And you can tell, picks her up, and now a big knee pen. And now he gets her with that kick, and now Lalian drops to one knee and gets taken down. Our champion going for the pin. 1, 2, and kicks out at 2. Lalian showing a little ring rust, but comes back with that her Karana. Oh, playing a little possum there. Gets trapped in there with the head scissor neck takedown by Akari. Now Akari going up for the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out. Lillian's been totally dominated in this match by the Tiger Pro Women's Champion. Akari's got it lined up, looking to finish the match, looking to make quick work of Lillian. Got her up. Oh my God, she's got that tiger lock, but Lillian grabs the ropes and breaks through. Now trying to change the momentum of the match with that. Oh, I think she's a little concussed. Missed with that basement drop kick again. Hits her again. Now going after her. Now gets caught into an arm drag. Whatever it seems like. Whatever Lillian throws at Akari. Akari's got the answers. And look at that. A reverse roundhouse kick to the noggin of that. Oh, takes down with an armbar. That's that Fujiwara armbar. See if Lillian's going to tap out. Lillian quickly scrambles, breaking out of the hole, putting the fist to the face. Lillian is in trouble here, folks. Misses those knee strikes. And now those devastating knee strikes by Akari. Now with that step over roundhouse kick, putting Lillian down. And here we go, folks. Going for the pin. 1, 2. And just like that, it's over, folks. I don't think Lillian was quite ready to take on the champion. That champion was ready. And you should be at the Hell's Gate. Pay-per-view. At a pay-per-view. I don't know who's going to be able to take down Akari. Akari is at the top of her game. She's had multiple opponents try to take that title from her, and she's held on for that title for 8 months straight. Lillian needs to. It's back to the gym, back to the drawing board for Lillian. She had a chance to win a world title, but our champion proves why she is still champion. And ladies and gentlemen, when you come to a pay-per-view and you're facing the champion and for a world title, you better have your A game, you better have your B game, or you're going to see your way to a loss.
Tiger Princess.
And congratulations to our Tiger Pro Wrestling Women's Champion, still defending her title undefeated. And ladies and gentlemen, that was quite the matchup here, and this is kind of a. And ladies and gentlemen, Joey Green and myself have been fighting for some time. There's no title on the line, just respect. You got the owner of Savage Wrestling taking on the owner, myself, of the Underground Circus to see who is the better owner. No, not really. Actually, this is part of the naked battle. Like I said, I am the Naked Yeti, the first naked wrestler in wrestling, but Joey Green claims that he is. But I know I've been naked more than Joey. But actually, this is this little cross-promotion battle, and I'd like to promote Savage Wrestling by me and Joey Green. It's a really good show, and Joey's a really good guy. And I'm going to take this time right now to give a shout out to Omar Wolf. His company is UKWF Wrestling. It's a good show. We got Pete Wall show, of course. We all love RWO. We all cut our teeth here on Digital Wrestling with Pete. And Pete also has a couple of books out, Wasteland and Dragon's Gate 2. And in Wasteland, I believe Cougar wrote a great story. I read that story, Cougs. That was a great story. Loved it. At Wasteland. It was thoroughly enjoyed and was enthralled by your story. So I just want to give you a compliment there for that, and some props. And Pete, continue the writing. I know it's your passion, I'm glad to see you're well and you're back at it. And it's always good to see people doing what they love and happy at it, because that's what life's about, doing what you love. And of course, LTD, Blaze McCoy. You want to check out a well-run organization. That's Pete Wall. ASWF, ran by Derek, and Minerva. I'd like to give them a shout out. I'd like to give, and if I forgot your show, it's not because I don't like it. It's just I forgot. So, but there's a lot of good shows out there. So if you like this kind of format, there's a lot of us doing it, and we have our different styles, and just pick what you like. Anyways, I'm going to quit rambling. I just want to give a shout out to everybody in the digital wrestling world, but especially to my friends. Sometimes I forget to mention their shows, and I don't mean to. So, but with that getting aside, let's get into the match and our final. And we'll do a couple bonus matches maybe. But I just want to thank every one of you for coming tonight and watching my shows, and enjoy. Hope you enjoyed them. I keep saying that, because that's all I do this show, is just for enjoyment, entertainment, and fun. I don't plan on being the biggest streamer. It's not going to happen. It's just for me, my friends, and anyone that wants to join in on the fun to come in and just have a laugh and enjoy some wrestling. Okay, let's go. And ladies and gentlemen, I've had it with this guy's antics. It's Mean Joey Green, folks. And if you want to know why Yolanda smells so bad, it's because of Mean Joey Green. That guy, I always tell him, close your legs, your breath stinks. And coming from, first he told me he was from Buffalo, New York, and I found out the motherfucker was from New Jersey.
From the Jersey Shore, weighing in at 300.
And you know what, Joey? You're going to get an ass kicking, Wild-Eyed Yeti style. The owner of Savage Wrestling, or former owner. I'm going to beat this guy like a wet sock monkey on a Sunday afternoon. And Joey, I hope you brought your A game, your B game, because I'm going to see to it that you get your ass kicked. Do you understand? Joey Green saying that I'm a smelly Yeti and that I'm nothing but an old grandpa. Well, you know what? This grandpa's going to lay, Yeti-sized beat down. You can't hustle this muscle. When you get in a tussle, your ego's gonna be in a wrestle. Oh, yeah. And there he goes, Joey Green. Love him, hate him. I'm just gonna kick his ass. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am the Wild-Eyed Yeti, the Himalayan Hitman, the Himalayan Hustler. Yes. If you don't fear the Yeti, you should, because I am 100% pure wild. Step into my circus, and you'll get a 3-ring beatdown, Wild-Eyed Yeti style. I'll take you to the back alley. I'll take you to the street. I will beat you in the center of the ring. 1, 2, 3. That's a bad promo. Anyways. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, back into announcer mode, and Yeti goes up to Joey and pushes Joey down like a dirty rag doll. And now Joey with the Joey Steiner, putting Yeti down on his coccyx. Yeti rolls out of the way and boots away the big boot. Now a big knee lift to
to Yeti. Now Yeti punching Joey in the ribs, and he gets down with that guillotine leg drop on top of the neck of Joey, working on the top of her neck, now stomping Joey about the head and shoulders, picking Joey up, and there he goes. He's got that, oh, here he goes. He's got the arm bar leg lock, trying to stretch the head out of Joey. Joey showing some strength, powering out, driving that elbow, hitting the Yeti on the noggin. And now Joey, I think he has some damage here with his shoulder. And now Yeti picks him up and slams him down with authority. Yeti showing them that you don't step in his yard. And he's going to prove that the Evil Circus is better than Savage Wrestling. Trying to get him in that, trying to get him in pleasant dreams. Joey breaks out now. Yeti with that face plant. Holy shit, Joey's in trouble. Can Joey fight his way out? Yeti saying that Joey needs a little beauty treatment. Oh, look at this little beauty treatment to Joey, and Joey gets sent reeling on his head now, putting the boots to Joey. Now stomping around Yeti. He's on fire. Joey picks him up with that roll and sends Yeti down. And now Irish whip into the turnbuckle, going after Yeti. Yeti steps out of the way, the drop kick. I'm pretty sure in the main event, Yeti does not want to lose on one of his main events. Going up there, Yeti stumbling. He's mumbling. He looks like Joey going after him. And now punches Yeti across the eye, now going up. And now Joey throwing all caution to the wind. Yeti getting up, and now Joey gonna fly. And he misses as Yeti steps out of the way. A bitch slaps Yeti, and now Yeti goes flying. That's the bitch slip that was heard around the circus. Yeti flies over that arena floor. Now Yeti tries to poke Joey's eye out, a headbutt. And I'm not sure if that's going to be effective against Yeti. Yeti puts a headbutt of his own, a big high knee lift. Joey flies over 20 feet on that arena floor. And this is false count anywhere. And now a bitch slap by Joey. Now Yeti drives in that elbow, picks up and runs into a fist. Now drives the elbow into Joey. Now a headbutt from behind. Hey, Johnny Lopez, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. And Yeti gets tricked by Joey as he drops that big knee lift, going for the pin here. And we go 1, 2, and kicks out at 2 as our cameraman, as we get a close-up. And Yeti looks like he's out. I'm doing quite fine. And now Joey looking to finish off Yeti. Goes up, and he drops the drop kick on Yeti. Now the ref runs into place, trying to kick out. 1, 2, 3, and Joey Green just took out Wild-Eyed Yeti. And this is the best that 2 out of 3 falls, folks. I think Yeti was... I had jet lag. I had jet lag, and that's why I lost, okay? No. But, ladies and gentlemen, this is the best 2 out of 3 falls.
Here is your winner, Mean Joey Green.
And you're not done yet, Joey. We got one more fight. You win. Yes, and we... And look at this. Joey saying he's going to trim the Yeti. He's cutting. He's strutting. And ladies and gentlemen, taking a win for Savage Wrestling is Joey Green. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do one more bonus match. Oh, thank you so far, and we're going to do some bonus matches. And congratulations to Joey Green. And as we exit our pay-per-view, folks, We are going to do a couple more bonus matches. Then we are going to call it the night. But we got 2 or 3 bonus matches in the works, folks. And ladies and gentlemen, that was our Hell's Gate pay-per-view. Congratulations to Joey Green. And let's go over our match. Yes, ST Man Deep, and is a return match. Beat Fumio Yamashita. Bubs won the Evil Circus Women's World Title. Beef Chuck Magic, the new tag team of Chuck Magic and Pleasure Beef, better known as the Hot Beef Injections, took out the Rise of Dong Hala. And of course, we had the rivalry match between Raging Beauty and Media Corporation 6.9. Tiger O'Connell lost his match, his title match to Big Willie Jenkins. Big Willie Jenkins holding on to that Dragonfire top of it. Kermit Leroy won a new title that we have in the Underground Circus, and I will reveal that later on. And of course, Lonely Star coming off an injury, trying to regain that title, trying to win that title from Akori Okano was not successful. And of course, in a battle between Savage Wrestling and the Underground Circus, Joey Green took the first win in the series. And now, folks, it's time to go into our bonus matches, folks. Okay, let's conclude everything up, and ladies and gentlemen, and let's I'm just we're going out of universe mode, and we're going to do a couple of fun matches, folks. Because that's what it's all about. We have we're going to do another Falls Count Anywhere match, because I like to do those. Those are fun. We have Seeing Tacos. This is going to be taken on it'll be and hope you like it. And here we go. We're going to have where's Randy? Fat Master Randy. And we're going to have a little title match here for a new title that I've been working on. And ladies and gentlemen, this is for Randy's Fight Club Championship. Seeing Tacos versus Fat Master Randy 5000. And of course, we know Randy Marsh says he wants to be world champion, And he is not going to change his underwear until he becomes world champion. Well, he held on to, well, he won that Fight Club championship, and he is not, but he says that is not a world title. And here we go, folks, straight into the arena.
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match.
This is Falls Count Anywhere,
and
folks.
For the undisputed Underground Extreme Hardcore Ultraviolent Fighting Championship.
Yes, that was a mouthful for that, for the title. It is the Randy Marsh Fight Club It's the Randy Marsh Fight Night, or Fight Club Championship, folks. Randy Marsh made his own title and gave it to himself. But now Seeing Tacos is saying that if there's a title to be won, he will contend for it. And of course, there he is, the one, the only, Juan Pedro Morales. He calls himself Seeing Tacos. All right, thank you, Johnny, and thank you for coming to the stream. And ladies and gentlemen, if you notice, he's wearing that Randy's Fight Club title that he won back. That he won back 2 weeks ago, folks. Of course, it was a non-televised match, but he got that. But he got that title back. But he says he's still hungry for a world title. And ladies and gentlemen, I wish to high heaven that this guy would change his underwear. He's vowed that he will not change his underwear until he wins a world title. Okay, I will, Cougs. I might. Sure. Okay, Cougs, I'll see what I can do. I think I'll contact you when I have an opening. It'd be nice to have you here in the circus, but Cougs. But this will be our final match of the stream. It'll be Randy defending his Fight Club Championship against Seeing Tacos. And this, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a great match between these two opponents, folks.
Introducing the challenger from New York, weighing in at 242 pounds, Juan Pedro Morales. Introducing the champion from South Park, Colorado, weighing in
Oh my God,
at 164 pounds. He is the undisputed Underground Extreme Hardcore Ultraviolent Fighting Champion.
Holy crap, how many?
Randy Marsh.
Holy crap, man. How the hell you remember all that? Like, that's a book. That's quite a lengthy name for a title. I call it the Fight Club Championship, you move. And ladies and gentlemen, and I'm not sure, I'm sure if you win that title, Seeing Tacos, you better have that thing disinfected and dropped in Lysol or something. That's been around Randy's waist, and Randy hasn't changed his underwear in close to a year. Oh my God, look at that. Now, I'm just like totally disgusted. Pushes Randy off to the match, and Randy found some old robotic parts and says that he's super cyborg. Not sure that they really work, but he says he's a cyborg, just like the other mini-core wrestlers. From what I heard, that none of the parts really work. He just thinks he's a robot. Now look at this. It makes him a real tough fighting machine now with all those robotic parts. And like I just said a few seconds ago, none of those parts, they're just junk parts he found in a pile behind a factory. And there we go, and Seeing Tacos trying to make Randy Marsh submit. Now Randy bitch slaps Seeing Tacos, takes Seeing Tacos and throws him over the top rope. Oh, look at this, he's feeling the power. And look at this, takes Seeing Tacos, now Seeing Tacos driving those elbows, driving him into the mush. I'm not sure I'd want to hit him in the belly. He's already pooped himself how many times. And gets him with that DDT and going for that one. Picks him up. And now, elbow. Going for a chop, a bitch slap by Randy Marsh. And now a punch to the gut. Now a forearm strike. And now Seeing Tacos counters with a punch to the gut and gets him down with the neck scissors. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Randy Marsh calls in Samoa Joe. And now Samoa Joe goes after Seeing Tacos and throws him in. What a dirty little player is Randy Marsh to hold on to that title. Calls in Samoa Joe, the submission machine. Now kicking him down now. And look at it. Seeing Tacos taking out Samoa Joe. Picks up Samoa Joe and now takes Samoa Joe for the ride. Send him back to Samoa, wherever he's from. Now Randy Marsh taking advantage of Seeing Tacos being blindsided by Samoa Joe. And look at, gets him with the DDT. Seeing Tacos in trouble, and Seeing Tacos I think was raw. It was almost got. If Seeing Tacos lose this match, he was robbed. But look at this, Randy Marsh, ever the opportunist, taking advantage of that attack, and now a Russian leg sweep, going into a forearm shiv. Now Seeing Tacos trying to fight his way back, picks up Randy Marsh. Oh, here we go, folks. Throws Randy Marsh right into that, oh my God, into that ring post. And going for the pin. 1, 2, and a 2 count. Randy Marsh almost lost that Fight Club title. Now Seeing Tacos putting the boots to him. Now kicking him. This was kick. Now gets him with that enziguri. And now he says he's over with. Now he's got him up. Here we go, folks. Got him up. And with that back fist, or that forearm, gets him up. Oh, sets him up for the Tres Taquitos, folks. I'm not sure I'd want to be close to that, because I got to know that poop's got to be splattering all over the ring, and I hope these people wore a raincoat or something. Maybe I should issue out sheets of plastic, just like when you go to a Gallagher concert or a comedy show. Picks him up now, pushes Randy Marsh down now. Randy Marsh rolls out of the way, but runs into a boot. Now a rake of the eyes and a low blow. I'd wash my hands after that. 1, 2, 3, ladies and gentlemen. Seems like that all the little chicanery and the little dirty tricks done by Randy Marsh to keep his title did not work, and somehow karma was in the works. And now we got a new Fight Club Championship by Seeing Tacos. Congratulations to Seeing Tacos. And look at this. I don't care. After that, after having Samoa Joe trying to stack the match in his favor, I don't blame Seeing Tacos for that low blow. You do what you have to do to win when your opponent throws a stick at you.
Undisputed Underground
Yes.
Extreme Hardcore Ultra-Violent
Yep.
Fighting Champion.
Well, ladies and gentlemen.
Pedro
Yes, I know, Cougs.
Morales.
Yeah, I know, Cougs. I don't know what's going on there. But good Lord, I hope he wins a world title soon and he changes his underwear. Holy shit. I have to sit in the office when this guy signs contract. Oh my God. And ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Seeing Tacos for stealing that title. I'm not winning that title away from Randy Marsh. Now, like I said, Seeing Tacos, you better go have that thing washed and disinfected. Ugh. And just because I have a little more time, one more match. It's always like that. I'm having fun. Let's do an Extreme Rules match, and we're going to bring out let's see which character I have. Oh, we're gonna bring out Drago. And a little waste. And for those of you at RWO and a little wasteland, we're gonna have a little wasteland feud. And our final match tonight will be an Extreme Rule match. Drago Doom taking on Pete Wall. Yes, and ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, that RWO is coming back next week. And for those of you that are fans of RWO, like I am, this is just a little taste. This is a character I created for the Wasteland, Drago Doom, and he'll be taking on the old man, Pete Wall. And ladies and gentlemen, Pete Wall is tired of Drago using his head for an ashtray. He says he's tired of it, and he's going to make Drago go fuck the worms. Well, yes, a little tension between these two assholes. But Drago says he's here to fight. He don't care if he fights in the Wasteland. He don't care if he fights here in the stupid Yeti circus, as he says. But if I use Pete Wall as ashtray, he good for ashtray. Drago Doom. I am Drago Doom. Now Drago, we know, went into the RWO Wasteland, went into the Red Lounge, burnt the Red Lounge to the ground, and took the tag team titles away. And Drago Doom currently holds 2 titles there. But now Drago coming here to the Wasteland. coming here from the wasteland. He said Drago's always been in the wasteland. And he fights, but he's coming here. And he wants to claim gold in this, in the evil circus. I fight in stupid Yeti evil circus. Yeti big fat old man. I'm not a big fat old man, Drago. I use you for a toilet bowl, like I use Pete for an ashtray. And ladies and gentlemen, probably one of the longest entrances I've seen in a while is Drago's.
Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 400 pounds, Punk the Worm.
Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, as we wait for Drago to make his way to the ring, I'd like to thank everyone for coming to the show and supporting my show. And I always love to see new faces, familiar faces that normally don't come to my stream. It's good. Yes, I know. And look at that mug. It looks like he's been hit by a bus. Looks like he's been hit by a tank or a nuclear missile. Little is known about Drago's past. But as he always said, he's always lived in the dark side of hell and the wasteland. Whatever. I don't know. I think he just worked as a janitor. And just put on some scary makeup. Who knows what this guy? But a proud. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, coming from the wasteland, the one, the only, Pete Wall. Yes, and I said before, he said he's had it with Drago, putting cigars out on top of his head, using him for an ashtray. He goes, he's fucking Pete Wall, damn it, and you do not fucking mess with Pete Wall. He's got no more fucks to give. He says he's gonna put Drago back
and his opponent
into the wasteland and shove him so far underground that the worm will be fucking him.
The superstar.
So as our final matchup was between Pete and Drago. Pete Wall saying that Drago tried putting his eye out with a cigar, and that's why he has to wear that over. He got an eye injury from a cigar because Drago shoved a cigar in his eye socket. And that's why he's wearing that patch over his eye. So it seems like Drago tried to block. Drago just said it was all in good fun. It was all in good fun. Drago's saying it was all in good fun. How is it good fun when you're putting a cigar in someone's eye? Big joke, Pete. Big joke. Now Pete Wall going over there now. Pete Wall going after Drago, and now Drago hitting Pete Wall like a steam train. Pete Wall goes up and now tries to decapitate him with that clothesline. Big up and then sends Pete Wall up and sends him up for the ride with that backdrop. Going after Pete now, Drago. These two may be friends outside the ring, but when it comes to the circle, when they get in there, they will annihilate each other. And now look at that, punching Pete right in that damaged eye from the cigar. I think Drago knew that he was going to be fighting Pete here and was trying to put some injuries on Pete, trying to slow him down by Pete Wall with that running in with that elbow. Now stomping Drago on the feet, stomping him like a worm, like the worm that he is. Goes up with that basement drop kick, and now working on the head of Drago. Drago getting back to a vertical base, and now drops the elbow right on top of P-Wall. Dropping on P-Wall. He may be injured. Favoring that shoulder. Now takes the wheels out from underneath Pete Wall, and that's how you take down a mountain. You chop him down. Now Pete Wall going out, driving the wall, working on the head, targeting the head region of Drago, seeing if he can knock some sense into him or knock him out. Now Pete Wall looking under there, and he brings out the wood. Pete's got wood for Drago, and now Drago punches through the table, and Pete Wall drops it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is Falls Count Anywhere. Now takes him up. Extreme Rules, sorry. Gets him up with that cutter. Now working on Drago. And Drago is sent bringing a big chop. A chop by Drago. Picks up Pete Wall. And a back into a backbreaker. You can see Pete Wall looks like he just shit himself over there with the pain of that backbreaker. And that combination. But Pete counters back. Now picks him up again. Another tosses Pete Wall down. Now picks him up as we're outside the arena. The ref looks on. Throws Pete in the ring, and we're back in the square circle. Picks him up and now drops him down. Now runs him down. Now Drago going for the pin. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. And now goes after, throws him on top of the ring, and now puts the big boots to Pete. Now Pete Wall gets up, and Pete Wall, big backdrop, sending a message to Drago. Is that all you got? But Drago coming back up. A great match between these two, going back and forth, now putting the fist to Pete Wall. There's not going to be any technical wrestling here. There's not going to be any fancy high-flying moves. This is just going to be how it is in the waistline. Just a beat down, just a flat out slobber knocking brawl. Puts him down, tosses him. And now Pete Wall looking to finish off Drago. And now puts the boots to the side of him. Now goes up, and now a big forearm smash. And now look at this, just slapping him down. Look at that. And look at this, Drago drawing the thumb across the throat, saying it's over for Pete Wall. And look at this, picks Pete Wall up. Oh, gets him up and slams down that Dominator. And here we go for 1, 2, and only a 2 count. Holy shit. Drago, very frustrated. Thought that Dominator normally takes out an opponent, but Pete Wall says he's totally different now, fighting back, and now sending a big chop there, setting him up. Here we go, folks. We got it. Setting him up for the fall of man. That's it. Pulls him over like a taco. Going for the pin. This could be the end of Doom. 2. And a 2 count. Holy crap. Pete Wall cannot understand why this is going. Picks him up. He's got him up. Oh, here he goes. He gets him for welcome to the wasteland. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, Pete Wall put Drago out like a dirty, like an old 5-cent cigar, folks. Yes, he got him for welcome to the wasteland. And that's the one thing you do. One thing about Pete Wall, you may tease him and that, but you get on his bad side, you'll wake up the big dog, and the big dog just put down this big lump of worm, or whatever you want to call him, known as Drago Doom. Congratulations to Pete Wall. Got him with set him up with the fall man, and finished him with welcome to the wasteland.
Here is
And
your
ladies
winner,
and gentlemen,
the Superstar.
congratulations to Pete Wall. And that is our final match tonight, folks. Thank you for bearing with me with the technical difficulties that I had today with the stream. Also, like I said, a big shout out to everybody that came to watch the show. And, of course, special shout out to Evie. Hope you feel better. And, of course, ladies and gentlemen, this show is done, as I always say, and you'll hear me say it a lot, because I want everyone to understand that this show is done in fun. It's not meant to be anything more than what it is. And I think that's what it should all be about. You know, just having fun. You know, enjoying the wrestlers, enjoying the matches, and hopefully you enjoy my commentary. I'm always working to improve it, but hey, I stumble, I fumble, I mumble most of the time. But, you know, it's not supposed to be perfect, because perfect is, I think it's a little more interesting if it's a little imperfect, I guess. Anyways, folks, on behalf of Evie, Meanie, and everybody involved in the Underground Circus, I thank you. And, like I said, I hope you guys are having a good week. I hope the rest of your week goes great. And as always, I just really appreciate you guys being here. Anyways, folks, I'm going to stop rambling on. I'm going to wish everybody a good week, a good day, folks, for the Underground Circus on behalf of everybody affiliated with it. I am Wild Eyed Yeti. I am out of here. Go. Fuck the worms, people. Just kidding. All right. Catch you guys next week. I stream on Mondays and Tuesdays into the wee hours of the morning. So if you're ever up and you want to catch a show here, I'm always here, folks. Peace out.